Welcome back to Brand Chops, a podcast where we help small businesses make smarter decisions about their business and branding. I'm Zack Lemear here with Chris Duhaime, and today we're diving into the final brand archetype in our series, the ruler.
Yes, we have finally made it. So if you've been following along, we've covered the innocent, the explorer, the sage, the hero, the rebel, the magician, everyman, the lover, the gesture, and the caregiver, and lastly, the creator. So I'm excited to get to the final one. Let's go into the ruler. Let's dig into it a little bit.
Yeah, ruler brands dominate their industries. They lead with authority and create a sense of prestige and exclusivity. If your business is built on this trust, this stability, and being the best in class, this episode's all for you.
The ruler archetype is all about power, control, and setting the standard. These brands position themselves as the gold standard, the authority in their space, and the choice of those who demand the best.
And that's why some of the most well-known ruler brands exist in industries like finance, luxury goods, high-end automotive, and corporate leadership. Think about brands like Rolex or Mercedes-Benz, Microsoft, American Express.
Yeah, Rolex is a great example. Their messaging isn't just about watches, it's about legacy, status, precision. Owning a Rolex means you've made it.
Exactly. And then there's Mercedes-Benz. One of their slogans is the best or nothing. It says it all. They're not just selling cars, they're selling excellence and leadership in the industry.
Yeah, so if your brand's all about exclusivity, prestige, or being the authority in your field, the ruler archetype could be a great fit for you.
So how does the ruler brand attract the right customers? The ruler brand attracts those customers who value security, stability, and status. These people are often successful, ambitious, and looking for brands that reinforce their position at the top.
Exactly. Ruler customers aren't looking for cheap or fun. They want the best. They want a brand that's going to make them feel powerful, respected, and in control.
So how do ruler brands speak to their customers? Like always, it's all about the messaging. These brands use strong, authoritative language like uncompromising excellence, the ultimate choice for leaders, power meets precision, prestige, performance, protection. Even if you think about the BMW slogan, the ultimate driving machine. These are the kind of things that you need to be incorporating in your ruler archetype.
That's right. And visually, typically these brands are a little bit more elegant. They like colors like black, gold, navy, or deep red in some of their visual aspects. Their typography is usually sharp, strong, sophisticated. The imagery is typically polished, luxurious, and commanding.
This is why brands like American Express and Microsoft thrive on ruler branding. They focus on trust, authority, and elite positioning.
Yeah, and some common mistakes that a ruler brand may encounter is that they're too exclusive.
Yes, and while exclusivity can make a brand feel prestigious, if you alienate too many people, you might limit your growth. Even luxury brands need entry points for new customers.
Yeah, another mistake could also be that they come across as a little cold or arrogant. Ruler brands need to feel aspirational but still approachable. Customers want to feel elevated but not looked down on.
You know what a good example of it is, I think, is the old Grey Poupon commercials, where they had the guy roll up to a guy in a Rolls Royce and he rolls down the window and he just said, "Ooh, Grey Poupon," and they just hang it over. But they're also making it fun, right? So there's an entry point to it, but they're finding a way to make it relatable to everybody so that you get a little bit more market share. But it's just very interesting how it's been done over the years. But one more is not evolving with the market. Ruler brands often rest on their legacy, but even the best leaders must adapt and innovate to stay relevant.
All right. So, as a small business, let's talk a little bit about strategy and how you can capitalize. So, if you feel like some of these characteristics identify with your brand, the ruler archetype might be a good fit for you.
Step 1, establish authority. Ruler brands are the go-to experts in their field. Build credibility through awards, certifications, high-profile clients, and thought leadership.
Yeah, use high-end branding. Ruler brands typically feel premium, polished, confident, invest in high-quality design, strong visuals, and commanding brand voice.
Ruler brands, let's try this again. Step 3, deliver exclusivity and trust. Ruler brands succeed when they create a sense of belonging for those who qualify. This could be through membership programs, premium pricing, or elite customer services.
Yeah, and a bonus tip is be the standard, whether it's customer service, product quality, or brand expertise. Make sure that you're representing the absolute best in that particular category.
Yeah, that's definitely key, is you've got to be the standard. So final takeaways and some calls to action. The ruler brand archetype is all about authority, leadership, and prestige. If your business is built on excellence, trust, and setting the standard, this might be your brand.
Yeah, and to make it work, focus on establishing credibility, premium branding, and delivering exclusivity. Avoid being too rigid, too exclusive, or resisting to change.
And this wraps up our 12 brand archetypes series. We've covered every archetype, giving you tools to build your brand with strategy and confidence. These are essential add-ons to anything when you're looking to build your ideal client profile, your avatar, whatever you want to call it. You can really deep dive into what matters to your clients on an emotional level if you mix in these archetypes.
Yeah, and we're not stopping here. On some of our next episodes, we're going to talk about how to apply these archetypes to your marketing, your brand message, and your business strategy.
And as always, if you got value from today's episode, subscribe, leave a review. Let us know your biggest branding questions. We might feature them in an upcoming episode.
Thanks for listening to Brand Shots, where we chop up brands and see what they're made of. See you next time.